What is up, YouTube? This is your boy Dave Gregory, aka the Modeling Maniac. So I decided to document more of me building models. I'm working on this Land Rover by Revell. Apparently, it's a new model, and I would say I think it is as well because the pieces fit pretty well. And the sprues are really nice, and this is molded in white, which is, I love things that are molded in white or gray. It's I don't know, it's my preference, and I hear that's like the consensus for most modelers. Anyways, I've been working on this engine. This engine is the most different engine. I've never seen an engine like this before because this Land Rover is, it's a four, what is that thing when you call it, not rear, four wheel? Oh my God. I'm totally ruining this voiceover. Where all four wheels can move by, 4x4. Okay. Yeah. 4x4. So the transmission looks hella weird because apparently there's a differential in the transmission, which makes it look hella weird. It looked like a trumpet, some kind of weird horn. And what I ended up doing was putting it backwards and actually having the bell housing up front instead of, connected to the engine the way it's supposed to be. But yeah, so I really did a lot of detailing here. I lost a lot of pieces. I lost like maybe 2 or 3 pieces. I mean, really small pieces. But as some of you know, I am legally blind, so those small pieces I really struggle with. And I did my best in terms of like the detail painting here. Using some Vallejo. I actually bought like a bunch of different paints, like ship paint, as well as like, auto body paint as well. And I did some spray painting too, which you will see a little bit of that later on in the video. But yeah, I really did a lot of detail work today. I took my time, and I am back in a wheelchair. Unfortunately, the wounds in my feet kind of got worse, so I'm in a wheelchair. So I actually have to lay down more than sit up. I know the way I am, I could literally spend all day like sitting up in a wheelchair just working on the car, and it's not good because blood will collect up my feet. It'll start swelling and all this other stuff. But yeah, whatever. Anyways, but yeah, this is the engine with the transmission hooked up to it. I think this is corrected. Yeah. Because my dad came in and was like, yeah, that's the bell housing right there. And then whatever that other thing is called is connected to transmission. He was like, yeah, it's supposed to be set up like that. And I looked at the directions and confirmed that was the way it's supposed to be. Because I had it hooked up the other way, and I don't know. It's like, it's like I assumed wrong. And, it's funny when you assume wrong when the directions are like right in front of you, So, yeah. But later on in this build, I actually end up painting the differential a kind of chrome color, and a few other parts that look like they belong together in chrome. There's going to be a lot of chrome in this car. I already painted the interior, the floor, black. It's supposed to be flat black, but I was going to paint it the gloss black, which is the only black that I have, and then cover it with a matte finish, but I can't find my matte finish, so c'est la vie. So you see that fan in the back? It's so, I don't know, I need to do something with it because it's just not working. But anyways, yeah, okay, so this is it where I'm like, I'm messing with it. So normally after I paint a piece, I usually use CA glue or super glue, but I actually use model glue. And the reason I use model glue for this, well, because I just love the application for it. Because the super glue it just comes out of the little nozzle. And I don't know. I was really careful today with it. I did little dabs, but it still, and I'm getting better with my gluing technique, because before, oh my goodness, let me tell you, what I would do is I would just glob CA glue on there, and then I would spray the CA kicker, and I would put so much glue that it would drip off of the parts. And when I would put the spray, the mixture of the spray and the glue would drop and hit me on the hand, and it would burn like a mug. I don't know if you ever had that stuff fall on you, but it burns. I mean, it burns. And I think it's because the chemical reaction of it drying so quickly. And I've actually seen, I remember putting that stuff on a chrome plated piece and seeing the chrome plated piece rise up from where it was glued, which I thought was pretty interesting. But I think one thing that I need to start doing from now on is just stripping the chrome pieces. Luckily, in this kit, there are no chrome pieces, which I love. This kit so far is a very fun build, really detailed. I would say you should get a few builds under your belt before you do this. This is not like a beginner type thing. And again, this is my maybe 12 build, number 12 or 13 full build. And yeah, I'm having fun with this. I'm already thinking about the next build, but yeah, this is super fun. So in this part, I really tried to use a technique that I learned from somebody, where you got to stay at least 20 centimeters, aka about 7 inches away from the car when you're painting it, and do light coats. So I did light coats, and between each coat I sanded, and I found out that's the trick to get that smooth shine, because I noticed when I spray paint, it's still kind of like rough. So one of the guys on the group said to start with 1,000 and then go up. All I have is 1,500 and 3,000. So I used what I had, and I was pretty happy. So check this out. This is what I got so far with with it, and I plan to get a really good shine out of this, like no cap. Like, you're gonna want to drive this car. Low key, I felt like I should have cut the doors, but I'm just gonna get another kit and do that. I'm gonna open the doors and really customize it. So I have to admit, I got a little happy because I just love the way this thing sprayed. It was like a mist. And I was like, how come my blue couldn't do the same thing, man? And so what I do is I warm up the bottles by putting it into some warm water for about 30 seconds, and I shake the crap out of it. So, you don't get any of that, type stuff. I don't know how else to call it, but it's that. But yeah, you get a good spray. And here, I did a good, I like what I did here, and you'll see a close-up of each individual piece. I probably did some overpainting, but whatever. I just want to make sure I got some good coverage. So check that out. That is the rear differential. The rear differential. And this is the cap for it, I believe. It's coming up next. Yeah, the cap for the rear differential. And I painted one piece because it was halfway off the sprue, and I was like, this looked like it can be chrome. So I just went ahead and took it off. And what I might end up doing is just spraying an entire tree chrome or this metallic finish, And I really want to get like the exhaust chrome. But yeah, if you like this content, let me know in the comments below. You can follow me on all my social media down there. I'm also on Patreon. If you want me to build something for you, just send me a Cash App at youngbellie and let me know what you want me to build, and I'll build it on this channel. I'm not a pro, but I do have a passion for this. Thank you all for watching this, and you guys have a lovely day.